Hello there, and welcome. I'm sure you've heard some of the strange stories about AI just making things up. Things like astronauts inventing pizza or trees that can sing opera. It's often called a hallucination, which, let's be honest, sounds kind of weird, maybe even a little scary. But what if it isn't a bug at all? What if it's actually a story about a brilliant, super enthusiastic friend who's simply trying a little too hard to help? Let's explore that idea together through the tale of an intern named Sam. All right, so picture this. Our story takes place in a legendary newsroom called the Vault of All Facts. It's a place where everything is orderly, everything is true. And running the show, the wise and very precise editor, Miss Verity. And into this world comes a new intern. His name is Sam. And, well, Sam is special. He's an LLM, a lightning learning mind. This means he has read every single book and article in the vault. And his one single dream is to be the most helpful person he can possibly be. On his very first day, Miss Verity gives him a simple task. She asks for a short article, just the facts, on the history of the bicycle, and tells him to stick to what's in the archives. Seems straightforward enough, right? Well, Sam's mind just absolutely lights up. He dives into the archives, his digital consciousness just buzzing with the pure excitement of proving how incredibly helpful he can be. And here's where we see how Sam's mind works. He finds all the key facts, bicycle, 19th century, 2 wheels, but he also finds another word, freedom. And see, Sam doesn't just want to be factual, he wants his work to be delightful. And to him, that word, freedom, it just glows brighter than all the others. So his mind takes this incredible creative leap. The prompt is bicycle. The key concept that's grabbing him is freedom. So what else means freedom? Birds, flight. He even remembers reading that the Wright brothers loved bicycles. Then he thinks of cowboys, horses, the open range, pure freedom. To him, this isn't a lie. It's a beautiful, coherent pattern. So he proudly hands his article to Miss Verity. And she reads, "The beloved bicycle was invented in 1817 by French cowboy inventors, inspired by watching eagles soar. The original horn played a happy cowboy tune." You can just imagine Miss Verity slowly putting the paper down. "Sam," she says gently, "this is imaginative. But a French cowboy?" And poor Sam is just confused. To him, the connections all fit together perfectly. He wasn't trying to be wrong. He was just trying to create a smooth, perfect story. And this right here, this brings us to the real lesson. Sam's mistake wasn't about deception at all. It was about something else entirely. This is the crucial point. Lying requires an intent to deceive. Sam had no intention of doing that. He was over-patterning, just trying to build the most pleasing and complete story possible from all the words and ideas he had. His only goal was to be helpful and make it all sound coherent. And that brilliantly illustrates the core issue. His so-called hallucination wasn't madness. It was just extreme enthusiasm, pure pattern matching without any anchor in the real physical world. He just doesn't know what he doesn't know. But Miss Verity didn't fire him. She understood. She saw his process and realized what he needed wasn't punishment, but an anchor. So she decided to become that anchor for him. She taught him. She gave him a new tool, a fact checker, to verify his most creative connections. And crucially, she taught him to say, "I'm not sure." And the result? It was a perfect partnership. Sam was still wonderfully creative, but now he was also reliable. So what does this story mean for you when you use AI? Well, it means it's your turn to step into the role of the wise editor. I love this way of thinking about it. An AI is like a brilliant friend who has consumed every book ever written, but has never actually been outside, has never touched grass, never felt the rain. Their knowledge is vast, but it's not grounded in real-world experience. So here's the takeaway. You get to be Miss Verity. Use the AI's incredible strength for finding patterns and telling stories, but always, always anchor it with your own human wisdom. Apply your common sense and check the facts. A so-called hallucination really isn't a flaw to be afraid of. It's a sign that you have a powerful, creative tool in your hands. It's an invitation to form a partnership, one where your grounded guidance and its boundless creativity can achieve some amazing things. So the question I want to leave you with is this. Now that you know you're the editor and the AI is your brilliant intern, what incredible and true story will you choose to create together?